Why, good evening there, everyone. Congratulations on getting first key and on contributing towards the Christmas costume challenge. What percentage are we currently at for that? We are 41% of the way there. Still very much possible to hit this particular goal. I set this goal to be about 30 days long and started it partway through the month, so it's actually going to be active until roughly New Year's. Although, it would be pretty festive to have it met before Christmas. Welcome on in, Kinji Cosmo. Welcome on in, good to see you as well. I hope the both of you have been having a fine evening so far, or time zone. I'm sectoral leader Cody. I'm Cody. You're the new and improved Sleepy Gills? Oh man! Well, welcome on in. I really hope I can actually remember the, I hope I can remember the, name change. Hopefully. Welcome on in, formerly Sleepy Gills. Good to see you. I hope the both of you have been having an awesome time. I hope that all of you here are having an awesome time, or at the least, that your day is on the road to an improvement. Welcome to a new week. Well, I mean, we're already partway through the week, so I guess it's not exactly a new week, but it's the first day of the week that I stream. So, hello. As per the weekday tradition, we're going to be doing some weather studies. And then we're going to go to the moon, where there is no weather. Which is, I mean, that's a bit of a disappointing part of being on the moon, but, yeah, we're in that part of the 1,000-year door. The moon. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Da moon, exactly. I know for the northeastern states and the Atlantic region of Canada, the weather got a little insane. The weather is still somewhat insane over in Atlantic Canada, as a crazy low over the Atlantic was causing all sorts of crazy weather. It was drawing moisture from the ocean, there's plenty of it, and throwing it about over in the Atlantic region. It was also throwing a lot of winds, including, over some parts of the water, hurricane force winds. I did see those popping up. Technically not a hurricane. It doesn't have an eye, it doesn't have the typical spiral or that, but the low became powerful enough, the pressure gradient became strong enough that it produced hurricane force winds in some areas. Thankfully, the hurricane force winds stuck to the ocean. But still, that's pretty insane. And it definitely brought some warning criteria rain to the area. And also some warning criteria wind. I don't think the US actually has a warning for rainfall. They issue it through flood statements or hydraulic outlooks. Which is a little weird. It's a little weird that they don't have a... They don't have a rainfall... I'm realizing this once again. I probably realized it like years ago too, but I'm realizing it again that the NWS does not have rainfall warnings or watches. Look at that dance emote. Unfortunately, I'm not all that good at making the animated emotes. Like, I can make still objects move in that and turn that into an emote. That's our one animated emote there. But I'm probably gonna have to reach out to somebody for, like, anything that involves characters moving. But yeah, the weather. What is the weather right now? Well, I can tell you one thing. There's definitely not snow falling here, still. So, we might be hitting a first in quite a while where there's insufficient snow on the ground on Christmas Day. Or, yeah, there's 6 days until that day. Or whatever you celebrate. I know, like, things like Ukrainian Christmas is, like, an additional week away, and Hanukkah's already in effect. Whatever you celebrate. I hope the holidays treat you all well, and maybe, just maybe, your work will give you a break and stop and not bother you during Christmas. Or, yeah. Force a habit. I always call it Christmas. I'm just used to calling it that. Although, on Saturday I'm going to be calling it Christmas, because on Saturday we are going to have a Christmas stream. She's going to be on board instead, and she's going to be playing some Craftopia. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. It's not going to be multiplayer Craftopia, so don't expect a glitchy mess. Just expect a few bugs here and there. Again, it's an early access game, so give it some room for mistakes and all that. It's still more finished than Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, in my opinion. But yeah, here's our first weather map. This is what's going on Canada-wide for warnings, watches, and weather statements. The Arctic has calmed down now, and is not infested with blizzards, for now. Although, I thought I saw some blowing snow statements up here. Well, maybe not statements, but yeah. Oh, there we go. I keep the first is one of the things that goes into the request queue, so I remember to say congrats on getting first. I did congrats on getting first. I just forgot to check it off. But it looks like BC does have some weather going on. What's going on? Freezing rain morning. That's not nice. No. Freezing rain bad. Yeah. Not the yeah that you think. Super Mario RPG has infested me. I don't know what it is about the yeah, goblin, yeah. Or the yeah. What's his name? The second major boss of Super Mario RPG. It's just been stuck in my head lately. And it won't leave my head. Even when it's redeemed and I go, yeah, it's still stuck in my head. An upper front. An upper what front? An upper what front? Cold? Warm? What front? Or is it a troll? Come on. Enough of us reading the warnings know what a cold front is and what a warm front is. At least I hope so. Now until midnight, freezing rain possible over there. So, yeah, that'll not be nice if you're traveling west of Prince George. Or if you're doing a fun railway trip into that area, that probably will also not be very fun. But I mean, if you're doing a railway trip through the mountains here, you're either a conductor or / engineer at Prince George or somewhere close by, or you're an experienced conductor slash engineer doing a multi-day trip from, like, Edmonton's the big hub for CN. And CP, the big hub is Calgary. Although, I don't think CP's line actually goes up there. Or it meets at a later point. Yeah, CP goes through Kamloops. But yeah. Well, what's going on up here anyways? Wilston Lake. Snowfall warning. Okay, so we got freezing rain down here, and then it goes up to snowfall. This is probably a snowfall warning, highway-specific snowfall warning, if I can click on it. Yep, snowfall warning. So, yeah. Usually when you're traveling up there, expect the hazardous weather. Really cold over there, minus 2.4 degrees. Finally got some snow. Only 6 to 7 centimeters. Well, that 6 to 7 centimeters is better than the immeasurable amount that we got today. We got an amount that can't really be measured, so we just refer to it as a trace amount. Less than 1 centimeter, not even measurable. And the snow on ground right now is not even a centimeter. The grass is taller right now than the snow blanket in our area. So we might not get that fluffy white Christmas that we're used to. It's looking pretty shady. I was actually taking a look at some of the forecasts in a lot of the prairies, and it looks good for the north. If you're living in the northern part of the prairie region, you probably already have a decent amount of snow on the ground. If you're in central, it's iffy. If you're in the south, actually, the south is sort of mixed too. If you're in the south near the mountains, you'll have snow on the ground. If you're away from the mountains and not near Cypress Hills, you might be missing that snow part. But I was taking a look at the forecast in some of these cities here, and I was noticing, where's the snow? There's no snow. There's not even a Christmas Eve snow, like that one year where the snow decided to wait until Christmas Eve. Oh. Calgary might actually get some snow on the ground. What about Saskatoon? Nope. They might get snow tonight, but it says chance of light snow, so maybe you'll get something. You might also get a snowstorm with that, though. There's 30 gust and 50 winds with that, so if you're getting snowstorm chances, at least minor, looking favorable. Regina, looks like the same thing for you guys, too, except your snow window is sticking around the evening. Winnipeg. Nope. You're out of luck, Winnipeg. There's no snow in forecast for you. Mind you, tomorrow night that could change, but, well, you'll see the aviation chart. The aviation chart gives you a general idea of what's on its way. Now, the Atlantic region, which was my focus this weekend because of how insane it was. We still got a rainfall warning going on in Nova Scotia. Additional rainfall by Thursday morning, 60 to 120 millimeters. That storm out in the Atlantic is still at it, picking up ocean water and dumping it on people. I mean, the plus side to this is water evaporates without the salt, as is the rules of evaporation. Evaporization. There we go. Yeah. Similar storms in the past have caused water overtopping property and infrastructure. Fast flowing water, often at levels exceeding river banks, wash out closures of roads and bridges. Yep. That's all coming from a powerful low. Now what's going on up here? Also rainfall warning. 50 to 70 millimeters Inland areas could begin 100 millimeters, and higher terrain also at an elevated risk of 100 millimeters. That is a ton of rainfall. So yeah, definitely hope that everyone in Newfoundland is ready. Oh my goodness, Southern Newfoundland, I really hope you guys are ready. Holy crap. We've got 100 to 150 millimeters of rain. Potentially reaching 300 millimeters inland? My station has never recorded this ridiculous amount in its lifetime. My station's also not located in Newfoundland, so yeah, there's that too. Just to imagine if winter had hit the way it usually does, this would have been snow. And it wouldn't have been 30 centimeters. It probably would have been close to 100 centimeters. So there's some really crazy amounts. 50 to 100, potentially reaching 200, is still ridiculously insane. And this joint area, winter storm watch. 40 to 60 centimeters, there you go. You're starting to see the winter equivalent up here. Also, winds north to northeast, 100 kilometers an hour. Major snowstorm looking favorable, but precipitation type might cause a discretion there. Rainfall warning there. So we got a winter storm watch surrounded by rainfall warning. Also, this may not be a high amount, but the reason they're issuing a rainfall warning is because frozen ground. Areas flood more easily when you're under a frozen ground kind of scenario. Additional 15 millimeters. Yes. Oh, you don't see flash freeze warnings very often, and they're also really dangerous to deal with. Oh boy. Well, yeah, definitely be ready in this area. Also, yeah, you got Churchill Falls over here, and then you got the Churchill up here, and then you got Fort Churchill. Everything's Churchill, according to history. It's a memorable name. Very memorable name. It's also a memorable name because we have an awesome person in our community who's also goes by Churchill. And I really wish I could catch his streams more often, but they often start when I'm already sleeping and preparing for the next workday. So yeah, the Atlantic region here, crazy right now. That's a lot of rain. Let's take a look at the map. Huh? Sorry, I heard something from another window. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got some precipitation moving in here into north central and moving into northern Alberta. I believe the forecast did mention this. Got a band of possible light snow moving here. This area still hasn't departed. It's just taking its sweet time. Oh, hold on. There's a 6 hour. Northern area? Yep. Also localized freezing rain. Keep an eye on that one. Snow showers over here. Moderate snow showers, aka flurries. And light snow. It also moves into Saskatchewan. The southwestern section could produce some ice/snow pellets. Also, we got a bit of a pressure gradient going on here. Ironically, between two high pressure systems, one high pressure system is quite a bit weaker than the other, so that's going to be the reason for that one. But yeah, some mixed precipitation down here, and then we got some flurries further up the line. Looks like a lot of Saskatchewan's going to be seeing this to some extent. Snowstorm conditions, I'd say moderate intensity up in the north. Maybe down here too. I'm seeing this gust mark here, but the isobar gradient is suggesting to me that it's sort of going to be like in and out snowstorm conditions. That gives us a bit of a better idea of what's going on in the prairie region. Now, what's going on with our neighbors down south? Well, the snowstorm statements over here have ended. They were supposed to end roughly this afternoon, and the statements have indeed been dropped. There are still some flood statements, specifically around like rivers and such, because they're still processing the ridiculous amount of rainfall the northeastern area received. So yeah, it might be a little bit before the flood warnings calm down over there. Bit of a freeze warning chilling over here by the looks of it. Literally chilling. But that happens once in a while, especially around over the winter season. Usually it reaches like northern swampy area of Florida. It usually doesn't go past that. California, southern coast. We got some flood statements appearing, and we got a bit of a wind advisory poking its way in as well. We've got an active snowstorm in east central California. Now, the statement specifically says above 8,000 feet, so if you're sticking to the valleys, you should hopefully not have to worry about it. But areas, if you're going over any areas of higher elevation, conditions are going to be not so friendly. So, definitely be careful out there. Bit of a coastal flood. I think it's a coastal flood statement. Coastal flood advisory. Yep. Let's take a quick look at the convective outlook. There's nothing interesting. It's just telling you that a portion of California could get some non-severe thunderstorms. There's nothing severe in forecast. You know, aside from the potential flooding down here, but that's not thunderstorm related. That is a different kind of severe. I still have to take a peek at Australia because I do have two locations that I monitor over there, and it's monsoon season, so it can get pretty crazy over there. No signs of a monsoon trough yet, but January and February are still months and still part of monsoon season. So we do have a low over here. If I'm not mistaken, this low was formerly a tropical cyclone when it was way over here, but it's not supposed to last much longer. A trough here will probably be some moisture transport. So Darwin and areas, you're going to be getting your rain as per usual. Maybe. These areas that are highlighted for rainfall are there if the chance is 30% or higher, so maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. We've got we got multiple troughs. There's always got to be one trough riding across all of Australia. And then we got another trough. They sort of do wacky things. We got these lows here interacting with each other. We got one way out in the distance here, and we got one here. And they sort of move towards each other, and then they begin to sort of dance. and then they merge. Because lows sometimes don't get along with each other, and they don't want to dance with each other, they want to annihilate one another. These two lows also do a dance, but it actually looks like they coexist for a little longer. How much longer? They're probably just looking pretty close to one another, so not much longer. Or maybe they will last a little longer. You know, sometimes you just never know with these. It all depends on how the surface is heated. The Earth's surface is never evenly heated because terrain and all that. So you just never know. Sometimes you get more lift in one area than another. But that about summarizes our weather. So now, I'm gonna get some good old Paper Mario 1000-Year Door prepared for all of you. Let's just see how many times it takes for the category to actually change. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. Oh my goodness, it updated correctly. That's good. Yeah, I did update OBS because it mentioned something about the Twitch and JS sometimes not performing functions properly, and I'm suspecting it might be related to the stream information thing. So yeah, I did update it. Beginning of the season, I was like, I'll never update OBS. And then one of the features of Firebot that I wanted to use said OBS version this and higher required. I'm like, oh, well, now I have to update. Great. But so far, I'm pretty happy with this newer version. It hasn't been producing any incredibly annoying issues yet. Aside from changing one of my devices back to default, but the old version of OBS would do that sometimes anyways. Now, let's get a controller added to computer. Pro controller, yes. Connect to actual, definitely a GameCube. That's what we'll call the device. Definitely a GameCube. And like usual, it's going to take its sweet time connecting because for some reason, Windows gets worse and worse after every update. And since the last Windows update, it has taken longer to connect Bluetooth devices. All right. Now that that's connected, we're going to turn on the actual GameCube console. And I'm going to immediately go to Volume Mixer and set the volume back down to 25. Because I know what it's going to do. Turn on the game layer. Was it scene 3 or scene 4? Yeah, 4. It still doesn't know transition properly. That's amazing. Well, welcome to Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door, everyone. This is where Mario stares at a door for 1,000 years. Now he's got to do a whole bunch of stuff just to open up that 1,000-year door. Device is ready. Thank you. I've already been using the device for a minute, but thank you for telling me the device is ready. Welcome to the moon, where gravity is low. Mario can now jump extra high, but he also moves slow. Also, there is a really annoying enemy in one of these rooms. It's not the moon cleft. Actually, these guys are pretty annoying. Okay, sure. Yes. Good start. All of the stage hazards are currently aimed at the enemy. Ah, very good. Fail an easy to execute command. Let's bring our friend out, the Quake Hammer. Thankfully, Bobbery's attacks get rid of the, they remove the fog. A free earthquake? You know what? That works better than stopwatch. Wait, I already have an earthquake? I don't remember getting that. I don't remember when I got that other earthquake. Oh, why did it have to hop so far away? My coins! My coins! Okay, only one blinked out of existence. Yeah, no, I don't need a vulture. I sometimes get that from the badge I'm wearing. The Lucky Start badge. Lucky break! Really? Oh, we're destroying the moon rocks. Mario was mid-jump. Yeah, go ahead. First strike me. Mario evaded the background. And evaded the stage hazard. Okay, I think it's the next room that has this annoying yucks that's constantly harassing you. Yep. Oh my goodness! Really? Is my focus... Am I like ultra focused today? What is going on? Okay, thankfully the sage hazards are not currently aimed at anyone. All the stage hazards were aimed at the enemies at the end. There are way too many. I don't remember there being 3. Wait, what? I was first struck by this guy? I didn't even see him. Here, take a Quake Hammer. Too early. There we go. And there's our level up. The stage is going to level up pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, are we back at the point where we upgrade HP? Or were we supposed to increase BP? Uh-huh. Hammer goes through. There we are. Alright, let's get Bob right back. Go! Now we got rid of the annoying yuxes there. There's the pipe forward. What console is this originally on? The GameCube. Man, I didn't have... I really wish I'd had, like, the GameCube at the beginning of the, like, shortly after it came out, but you know what? That's fine. GameCube was roughly around the era where a lot of heart and soul was actually put into the games that came out. Oh, here, let's inflict topple. Topple. Speaking of topple, Xenoblade Chronicles Fast Plays are in the agenda for next year. Essentially, Fast Plays are not a speed run. There, let's get rid of the fog. They're not exactly like speed runs, but they are like skip cutscenes, play through the game as fast as you can in a sort of casual scenario. I might still put up a timer anyways, just because I'm curious on how fast I can fast play through it, but the timer will definitely just be for glamour. Anyway, any of you looking at my long-range schedule, long-range being 3 weeks. Lucky! Hey! Welcome on in! Yeah, anyone looking at the long-term schedule may have noticed a bit of a something on the 30th there planned. Just, I never really got to do any sort of, like, subathon or big celebration or anything like that, not even on the affiliate day, because I wasn't even, like... I didn't have everything well planned, because, well, I didn't know when the heck I'd get affiliate, so... Some sort of year-end celebration, just to, I don't know, end 2023 with a bang. Or an explosion, I guess. What's the oh? Oh yeah, the sub goal. I haven't even set the sub goal thing. Because the sub goal was met, we're going to be doing a multiplayer, and I think I'm going to put that into the 30th, actually. All part of the flow. I'm thinking golf with your friends, because that is an accessible multiplayer game. Like, it doesn't cost $80 to own. Nintendo, you and your first-party games. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. EVE Online. Watch everyone blow up. Oh, jeez. Ooh, rather suspicious building. What did you say, old boy? Do be careful, eh? How fast does Bobbery go up the conveyor belt? Woo! Alright. How fast does he go up the conveyor belt going down? Oh, no! I wonder where we are. Anything fun today? Browsing your door is a lot of fun. And you get to hear the sometimes good, sometimes bad voice acting. Who's that, dude? Whoa. But Mario! So let's get him? Elite X-Nauts. Here we are. And they're both holding boost sheets for thanks RNG. I had to put the workplace made an Excel spreadsheet that does everything he did. Oh, what the? Oh, jeez. Yeah, the crazy things that you can do in Sheets and in Excel. I cannot possibly do a normal spreadsheet anymore. I have to put formulas in, have some things filled in. Like our D&D template, I've been gradually replacing certain things with formulas. But I mean, that one just makes it easier for us to create a new character if we need to. To have some of the stats automatically calculate, at least the ones that are basically set in stone for the most part. And then there's a few things like the skills there where I sometimes have to add a +2 or whatever because we don't have a checkbox for expertise. Because in D&D there's proficiency, but then there's also expertise that certain things give you. So there's a +2, and then there's an additional plus proficiency. Stuff from Freezer has 45 days to destroy. I wrote up an EST, the spreadsheet adds it up. Ah! Oh, there we go. I don't think I'm overly concerned that these guys have boost sheets. Do I really need to? Yeah, screw it. We'll power bounce them. Also, Elite X-Nauts have a defensive 1. Ooh, hyperlinks. Nice. I mean, that's fine, Elite X-Naut. If you want to do that, then I'll just spend a turn charging. Boost sheet only works for 1 turn. And he's gonna waste his turn of invincibility buffing himself. Well. Alright. Made templates for clients and email. Yeah, that makes things so much easier. Templates have been helping big time. Helps me put out my weather reports more easily. Mario, old boy, since these X-Naut ruffians are about. Yes, I'm quite sure of it. The Crystal Star must be here as well. On truck logs. Oh yeah, that would be pretty easy to get things filled out then. I mean, if the date's already there and other things that are pretty much set in stone for the template, then you've already got a good portion of work done there. Our dear Peach must be here too, wouldn't you say? Let's find her, old boy. Okay. Got dates and completed tabs. Perfect. 3 people's jobs in 1. Oh, jeez. Actually, I do the same thing with my bowling templates. I've got a cascade and average down at the end there, so that every time I complete a game, it adds that to the average, so I get to see my new average pretty much right away. I also have it so that it highlights strikes and spares, just so I can see that easier. Also, no Java. Make buttons and developer tabs. Oh, that's where the sheets get really good. Unfortunately, my knowledge of Java is limited, although it is existent. I have had to poke into it once in a while for certain things. It's pretty limited otherwise. Existent, but limited. Oh, I was so close to Super Garden that. Like if oh, I freaking love if. I love conditional statements. I remember messing around with like statements at some point. If statements, definitely. As soon as I found out that Firebot had if and if else's, I went to town with that. Elevator key. Me too, Lucky. I love being in control of my stuff, which is why Windows constantly irritates the heck out of me. Always looking for ways to take away control. Let's use this omelet meal. We don't really need the 5 FP, we're only missing 1, but we'll make room for this Super Shroom. Also, I'm probably going to be using a Earthquake sometime soon, so that we can free more inventory space. Elevator key? Yeah, got it. Citrus, welcome on in, good to see ya. And how are you doing on this fine evening? Oh my goodness, Lucky, thank you for giving a tier 1 gift sub to Sleeping Beauty Syndrome. I'm really glad that there's a translated thing down there in the brackets, because Cody does not know very good
Wow.
Is that Chinese or Japanese? I can't even tell whether it's Japanese or... Oh, and also, thank you for giving a tier 1 sub to Citrus. Right on. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Oh. And you know what? That timing couldn't have been better, because there's the 1 minute notice of ads starting. So enjoy the ad immunity, Citrus. Enjoy the partly cloudy, little partly cloudy badge. Yeah, now you can spam. Now you can spam these emotes, and I'm hoping to add more eventually. At this point, I probably shouldn't be trying to mention like when I'm going to, because every time I say I'm going to do it on the weekend, something else happens, or I get caught up in something. This weekend, what the heck was I doing this weekend again? What was I doing again this weekend? Aside from the usual family get-together in D&D. Oh yeah, I actually wound up doing some drawings. I'm getting back into drawing again. It seems every week or two, I end up getting back into drawing. Into drawing. Oh man. Should I? Ah, why not? He's got a defensive 1, so stage hazards will not damage him. Actually, I think last time I played through this, I kept a Defense Plus badge on me. And it actually makes quite a bit of a difference in this game. We don't need a stopwatch. We've already got one. Always loved the turn-based Mario games. Yes. We just finished Super Mario RPG not too long ago, actually. Alright, so we don't know the access code, so we're just gonna go A. Sure. Ah. Wow. That stage hazard really likes to fall down. Okay, but I know how to handle that. Charge. It's one of my favorite tactics. It's especially abusable on a lot of bosses. Why do they waste their turn buffing? They're essentially opening themselves up to a whole bunch of extra damage the next turn. There was a game back in the day when, or that was turn-based, had a big book you could follow along with the story. Oh, I remember what it was, but it was fun. But it was. I like my turn-based. I especially like the turn-based games without random encounters. Okay, I still enjoyed the heck out of Final Fantasy VI and all that, despite that being random encounters, but, and, okay, I also enjoyed Bravely Default and Bravely Second, despite them being random encounters, but it's so much more fun when the enemies are on screen. Okay, we can't do anything with this room yet until we get the, gear. Which I believe we have to go down to sub-level 2 for. Final Fantasy IV, I know that one was a, like, I had a good time with Final Fantasy IV. I didn't play the first 3. Way too early in my age. I mean, I never played Final Fantasy IV when it first came out either. My first exposure to it was actually the DS version. What I should really do is play like the pixel remaster of the first one, because, well, bosses and final the boss theme and the final boss theme, which wasn't a thing in the first Final Fantasy, are a thing in the pixel remaster. There was just a lot of limitations back in the Final Fantasy 1 days, so. So everything was battle theme, including the final boss. I gotta swap partner again. Because this enemy is considered airborne. Oh, Mario just got electrified. Ooh, he's trying to trick me by finally giving me B button. I love pulling off super guards. Final Fantasy X2 will always be a favorite. I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy VI. I think it's just because of the, it was just executed so perfectly. I haven't seen, like, a villain so well portrayed as, like, Kefka. Just pure chaos. Just merciless chaos. Like, you loathe him, but it's like, holy crap, Kefka plays his part so damn well. The only thing I'd have to consider with the streaming of Final Fantasy games is a lot of them are really long. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Z-Yucks over here. And we'll get rid of the other Yucks too. We want to do a 24-hour stream? Oh no! I don't think I'm gonna make that mistake. I've seen a lot of others make that mistake before. Maybe I'll do a 12-hour stream. Not sure about 24 hours. I don't think I think I'd like to self-care. Okay, I was prepared to press A for guard because I heard the background fall. But it was a small piece of the background. Or a Harry Potter game. I actually haven't played a Harry Potter game. I've seen a few of them, like, awkwardly played. I'm gonna swap to Bobbery to guarantee the fog will go away at some point. I'll just super guard that because that's difficult. Played one on PlayStation. Ah. I have played some PS2 games. On the PlayStation, I wasn't into video games yet back then. I was like, I was young. I didn't really fully understand video games. I watched them get played, but I didn't fully understand them. And yet I was beginning to understand computers already. Windows 98. Oh man. Back then games had an end. Yeah, and no post-game. Whoops, that elite X-Naut happened to wind up under my foot. You know what? This is a perfect time for an Earth Tremor. Oh. I might need to use a field nuke again. Wow, that was almost as much as a boss gives you. Nowadays, yeah, back then games had an end. Nowadays, you can play an app game for 10 years and still not complete. Oh man. Or Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Actually, I guess eventually you can get Cosmos. You know, eventually, after you spend like 200 legendary core crystals, which take forever to grind. Left, right, middle. And there's our code. I'm just going to conveniently screenshot it because I've seen it how many times and still don't remember it. There we go. I'll just put that over there. And we got left, right, middle. Alright, we gotta use one of our newer abilities for this area. Also, there's an Easter egg here. Woohoo! There's actually a similar Easter egg in Booster's Tower. Here's a shortcut back. Or not Booster. Was it Booster? Yeah, it was Booster's Tower. In Super Mario RPG, of course. That's what I'm talking about. That game was a lot of fun, even to the end. I was actually expecting to have a much more difficult time with Smithy. No, it looks like I prepared myself properly for it. Get this dusty star piece. Paper Mario related, we're going to be doing Paper Mario, or Book of Mario, the 64 one, in January. We're going to be doing that on Thursdays. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's our cog. We can now go into incognito. Ha 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 ha. Left, right, middle is for the switch that activates the crane game. It's pretty much a crane. It's sort of a crane game. Oops. Leaving the lab, always do your all-point inspection in the loudest voice possible. Oh, jeez. I have some stuff to do, so I'm not coming into work tomorrow, and that's that. I would say that's me, but I actually prefer to give a significant amount of notice. And our work actually has a proper booking off system for that. Like, it actually adds it to a calendar and all that. It's not like the majority of workplaces, where you say, oh, I'm taking a day off next month, this particular day, and then your manager proceeds not to remember and still assign you to work. And then bitch about not being notified. Keep the workspace orderly. Order! Order! Notice of a new seminar! Topic: Galloping towards an era of risk-free potions. Participation is not voluntary. I will shove this potion down your gullet and you will like it. No. I reject your, unapproved potion. For our medical system, doesn't it feel like sometimes Oh, I've got to charge Yoshi before the ground pound actually does anything. Does it feel like sometimes they're experimenting, like they don't actually know? Here, try this. I can't feel my face. Oh, sorry, how about trying this then? Don't keep trying that other one. And then every once in a while you come across the Doctor Who's like galaxy brain. Like they know. It's like they already know what's going on before they even like finish looking at you. They're like, we're suspecting this. I'd like to do some additional tests to check for this. Also, we leveled up again? Oh boy, it's another one of these. Except this time it is remember the map. Also, there's a slight discoloration on the correct tiles. At least you always have a map for reference here. And then there's one more of these. I still haven't used the earthquake. Thanks, RNG. It's chasing me. It's after me! Yeah, some we haven't gotten the card for. That's, we've seen this as Peach. That's Grodus's room, or that's Grodus's, plot-in layer right over there. We're gonna go to sub-level 1 and Crane Game. There's the cog. Left. Right. Middle. It's Crane Game time. Quick, grab Mario. And thankfully, this is not one of those rigged cranes. You probably know what I'm talking about. The cranes in some of the machines. In some of those Crane Game machines. The ones where the crane looks like it's designed for the stuff you catch to slip out. Those ones. The scam ones. Although if you're skillful enough with those ones, you can still catch what you want. But the merchandise that you're aiming for has to be positioned right. And the crane with its terrible, purposely designed terrible, not accuracy, power, would have to be able to grab it too. And there's a star piece. Oh yeah, I think we already got the key at some point. No, that's the access code, right?
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Oh my goodness. It looks like you got always watching. for your RNG sound. Also, I just realized that Sound Alert's response thing triggers a hidden trigger. So I might have to change that particular trigger as well. Access code accepted. There's actually a number of secret triggers about.
No!
I love that one. Now, my voice changer software is currently, it's being garbage. It keeps insisting on binding to the capture card, which I'm not even using today. So, no voice changing for this guy. Windows stuff. Yeah, I think it's mostly crappy software stuff because the software likes to do that and has done that before. For once, I'm not blaming Windows.
Who are you, huh? You came here to get the elevator key so you can access the computer room? Well, one thing you need to know about this computer room is you need to, get to the computer room! Yeah, I thought so. Well then, you're gonna have to beat me to get it.
This quiz is extremely difficult if you don't remember the responses in vanilla game in Book of Mario. The questions are so messed up. I was only able to tell like two answers. If you want extra experience points, fail this on purpose.
If you lose, your life is mine. You hear me? Mine. So, what do you say?
Challenge this jump.
Hoo-ha.
Oh, wait a minute. Mario's currently in a Waluigi outfit. Challenge this jump.
And here we go, folks! The main event of the 66th annual Quirk Quiz. Yay! If you get 5 correct answers to the following questions, then you win. But if you get just 3 wrong answers, you're toast. You don't want to be toast, folks. Well, what are we waiting for, huh? Here we go! Question number 1. Exactly what's hidden here?
Pretty lucky, even though I already have that.
Yeah, you're correct, crud. But that was an easy one. You won't do so well in the next one, I guarantee that. Here we go, sucker. Now question number 2. What's the name of the girl in Petalsburg who is waiting patiently for Coop's return?
I love that this one was waiting patiently for cops in Book of Mario. Also, that was one of the few that I could actually answer correctly in Book of Mario. Okay, he just repeats dialogue here when you get it right.
Now, question 3. Goomba, Lava Bubble, Fuzzy Beetle, and Boo. How many feet do they have? Total.
Six. Koopy Koop. Koopy. Koopa. Koop.
We're on to question 4.
Koopy King.
It's elementary for non-idiots. Where is the one, the only, Diamond Star?
I don't know why he says elementary for non-idiots here. Hotel's belly. It's actually RNG when he says, "Are you sure about that?" Speedrunners don't like it when RNG rolls that extra dialogue because it wastes a little bit of extra time.
You're correct, you jerk. You've already gotten 4 correct? Are you kidding me? Well, fine. I'm gonna toss an extra hard one your way. You happy now, sucker? And now, question 5. What was the name of the very first champion at the Glissville Arena?
Prince Mush. Of course I'm sure.
No! Correct. That's 5 correct answers, crud. You win. I'm so mad right now. I can hardly see straight. I lose. Fine, but I really hate you. Take this, you bum.
He said bum. Noise suppression probably canceled that. There's our elevator key.
You bum.
Alright, we gotta go to sub-level 2 and access the next elevator. Yes, exactly. I wanted to go up. If you get 3 wrong, you fight a 2 yucks that we have not seen before. The yucks that guard Grodus' room. They're somewhat more difficult. You get a fight that's a little more difficult than usual. It's pretty manageable though if your level's up to par. Speaking of, let's go to Grodus' lair. There's 2 of these dudes. I don't remember how much HP they have. I think it was 16. I don't know if it was like somewhere between 16 and 20 HP or something like that. You know, this game's stats are like number-wise they look like low numbers, but it's just small scale. That's all it is. There's our first card key. I wonder if those are actually like floppy disks. That'd be so ironic considering how like technologically advanced this place looks.
Great, exalted Grodus. Storing stuff on the floppy disk.
Don't forget to unlock the floppy disk. That was our elevator key. Now we can
Get to my computer room.
if we want. Actually, no, we can't. We have to actually clear the X-Naut fortress before we can go there. Cassette tapes. Oh man.
Kids today don't know any of these things. Cassette tapes, VHS, and not even the floppy disk.
I guess that's a pro to being, like, in some weird, like, between generation. Because, yeah, I'm a between generation. So, I've seen the old technology, and now I'm seeing the new technology. I'm also seeing the, and looking back at it, I'm seeing the peak of creativity too. It was the 2000s. Although music-wise, I'd argue the 80s, the 70s, 80s, 90s. That was pretty creative era. You know what? You can charge. Miss. I think we'll finish off this one. There's a chance the other one could dodge. Oh yeah.
Honey.
I felt like a lot of work for 10 star points. Oh boy. Yep. As usual, you ignore the question marks until the room's cleared. And yeah, these platforms mess with you. They try to make you impatient. Watch, somewhere around here it does a U-turn. Right there. There's our next card key. And now we can hit this. HP drain. I still haven't used the earthquake. I need to use that. Here. This... Oh. This is a terrible spot to use this, actually. Wow, it recovered HP when its HP was already full. Very good. You know what? I'm just gonna use Earthquake anyways. Too bad those mini yucks have more than 1 HP. Otherwise, that would have been hilarious. That was close. All right, we finally used an earthquake. Oh, we have all 3 card keys already. Card key. Yes. And here we go. This is not the boss room. This is the room before the boss room. Oh hey, this looks like a good room to use a certain item. It's called Earthquake. Nice. That's right, 2 can play at the Set It on Fire game. We need Bobbery for this. I was gonna move myself to the other side here. And we also need Vivian. Well-designed dungeons will utilize all the partners that you have. Oh no. Mario has to go through the pipe of shame now. Long. Very long. I already miss spamming Mario's crouch animation just because he goes every time. Yeah, we also finished Mario Galaxy last week. We finished 2 games at once. This seems to happen pretty often. It might make one suspect that a lot of Mario games are similar lengths to one another. Oh man, why did I even wait there? There's a really cool glitch that you can do in the Japanese version of this with Bobbery that allows you to stay in folded mode throughout the cutscene and into the Bowser intermission. It's amazing. Like, it allows Bowser to be in a flipped version. Crusty stairs. Delicious. One of the sound commands has a, 2 variations of an Easter egg now. I've been gradually adding more Easter eggs to some of the sound commands. And it is so hilarious, but it's going to be so difficult for you guys to find. First, you have to find the command where it can occur. Then you have to roll the chance for the Easter egg to happen. Or roll the even lower chance of the, what's it called? Of the rare version of the Easter egg. The Pipe of Success. Forgot Mario doesn't move with the platforms when he jumps. I didn't hit the save block. I'm playing dangerously. I'm not gonna play too dangerously, though.
I've been waiting for you. Oh man, have I been waiting. And I hate waiting.
Crump, you've been waiting for us. What does that mean?
I'll tell you what it means. I used the crystal star to lure you here, so that I could take all of your crystal stars. How brilliant is that, huh? And you want to know the best part? Your little Peachy girl isn't even here anymore.
So Peach was here. Where did you take her, Crump?
Like I tell you the plan, that's novice villain style. No, I won't be doing anything like that. Sorry, really, guys. So, ready for showtime? You guys are gonna be the perfect workout for Vegas Fun Grapple 2.0.
Charge tactics, activate!
I hope you're up to the challenge, because this thing is raw horsepower, kiddies.
So we're gonna do a phase skip with charge tactics, because phase 2's it can actually be pretty nasty.
Yeah, the last version was buggy, so we made improvements. 1, 2, a dozen. Get ready for a whole new way to experience pain, you junior varsity losers.
You're the one who's gonna suffer, Crump, no matter how many times we do this. Actually, Vivian, I'm gonna be switching you out. Nice to get some free FP at the beginning.
Here it comes, suckers! Vegas Von Drill Attack!
So with this guy, I noticed if you don't damage him, he keeps using the same move over and over. Okay, good. I was about to press the X button if I was a bad item. I couldn't even see it because it was being held behind that one of the bomb dudes. Yeah, he just uses the same move over and over. We're gonna do one more charge, and then we're gonna do a buff. Alright, here we go. RNG, can you not? Wow. Yeah, well, RNG decided to be a jerk. Thanks. And now we're gonna do our Mangus Von Grapple. Or Von Punish.
No! How? What? My sweet powered robot is on the ropes! This is wrong!
Yep. We didn't give him a chance. Normally he takes some of the audience and uses them as ammunition.
Goodness!
We skipped that.
Mario!
You got a crystal star, old boy.
You got the crystal star. The star power is now 8, and Mario can now use the special move, Supernova.
Which you'll see me use during the beginning of Phase 3 of the last battle.
The last crystal star had been hidden in the X-Naut hideout of the moon. But by the time Mario recovered it, Peach had already been taken away. Where could Peach be now? And what of the elusive Grodus? Perhaps he holds the key to the remaining puzzle. Mario finally has all 7 crystal stars. Where will they lead him next?
Where, oh where will they indeed?
Oh, we're here. Now where's this stupid Pochly Stanton? A crystal star is there, right?
So they say, your putridness. And lo and behold, there it is now, right behind you.
Great! About time something worked out for old Bowser. In we go!
Yeah, you can get, in the Japanese version, using that bobbery glitch. If you hold the, What's the button for paper mode? If you hold the R button, the entire time, throughout that whole cutscene, except during the fight, you don't have to hold it during that. And you manage to go through with it all the way to this scene, Bowser will also be in paper mode.
I say, I'd like to mount a large animal horn in my foyer to highlight my social status. Oh my goodness gracious! You have terribly fine horns, don't you, you great thing?
What? That's disgusting! Get away from me, psycho! You can't have my horns!
So those are the types that freak Bowser out.
Eek! Mommy? Mommy!
Stays frightened.
Oh, hello there, guy. Pochly Heights is nice and a warm afternoon, eh? What's that? You're a great and evil king, are you? Really? Yeah, you know, guy, I think maybe you got a little too much sun, eh? Wow, you're big, mister. What's your name?
Oh wait, I think you could actually like, select these two options and he won't leave. The first option will make him flee.
I'm the great Koopa Coot, all-time ancient babbler.
Yeah, right. Mister, that name stinks.
Businessman of legend.
I am Bowser, businessman of legend. Fear my accountant.
Oh, a businessman, like business trips, bribes, and brown noses? Oh my. Wow, tough life, huh? So, mister, are you in charge of the coffee maker or what?
Alright, and then this one.
I am Bowser, Bowser, evil king extraordinaire.
Yay!
And there we go. You actually get to enjoy all the options. So long as you don't select option 1 first. You used to completely ignore the fact that Bowser just scared the crap out of their son.
Oh, look, my heart trembles. The fountain, so elegant. Mrs. Art at its finest, I say. So very observant as usual, my dear Goldbub. Indeed. Surely this is an artist's art.
Yes, dearest. One cannot measure its worth by coins. That's what makes art art. But yet, the very rich always seek to define art with their ill-gotten coins.
Yes, they seek to buy it. Yet how can one appraise what the eye cannot perceive?
Whoa. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. You people scare me, seriously.
Bowser's commentary to a lot of the people.
It's locked. It won't budge. Darn it! The lock broke.
I don't have a sound clip for weapon break-in from Fire Emblem, but
Whoa, baby! Awesome! It opened! Talk about lucky. I guess rage really pays. Yes! This is it, Haggy! This is finally it! At last I've gotten my mitts on a crystal star! Yes!
Impressive work, Lord Bowser. You're the absolute best star-getting guy.
you there! I have you now, villains! You are common thieves! Brother! Aren't you? Aren't you? My eyes never deceive.
What are you implying? I'm no little thief, I'm...
Koopa Koot, of course! Why does this appear twice? It's wonderful!
I'm the great Koopa Koot! I'm taking this! Mess with me and I'll bore you to death!
I see. Unfortunately for you, that's a red herring. Yes, a fake. If you want it, it's yours.
What? A fake?
But look at this fancy display. The pedestal and everything. It's so posh. If it's a fake, then where's the real one, huh?
Oh no.
The ads. They want to take you away?
Well, unless you're immune to them. Then it has no effect. If you must know, I gave the real one to Luigi. Oh ho 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 ho.
You've got to be kidding me! You mean to tell me that Luigi beat me here? Ugh, those Mario Bros are so the most annoying brothers of all time.
How bothersome. The fact that we keep being outmaneuvered is disturbing. Where in the world could Mario and his brother be headed? Where?
Luigi's probably headed to get to save Princess Claire.
Lord Bowser. Ah, Paraguma. What are you so barked up over, Tell me.
Now reported, sir. And, ma'am. Sir and ma'am. Mario collected the 7 crystal stars and is headed to the 1,000-year door.
What? The 1,000-year door? When the heck is that?
The 1,000-year door is an unbelievably legendary treasures behind that door.
Yeah! But I'm going there too, immediately! I'm going to ruin Mario.
Will you now? Luigi, well done, lad. Way to not fail. Yet. Hey, don't say yet. Don't say yet. Have some faith in Luigi. I know you call him very slow in Book of Mario. But come on, have some faith in him.
We've finally got those 7 crystal stars. Corking! Now we can open the 1,000-year door. Yeah, yes, but, we still don't know where Princess Peach is. Well, let's head back to Rogueport, eh, old boy? Perhaps Professor Franklin can help us find our dear Princess Peach. Yeah.
I don't remember if going for the teleporter right now. You're not allowed in. You're not allowed anywhere. You can never leave. You are now trapped inside this base. Alright, let's go to sub-level 4.
You are trapped. Forever. Corking!
Alright, Mario, let's go shower. Oh. Mario can't shower. Wasn't there an X-Naut in here last time I played through the game? I recall there being an X-Naut in here last time I played through the game. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's if I go down here before defeating Crump. Music starts over.
Where are we now,
Oh? You are Mario, are you not? It is pleasant to meet you. I am the main computer of this fortress. I am Tech. I must tell you something. That is why I brought you to this place. Princess Peach. I am so sorry. Most of my data was erased, and my main power unit was shut down. Now running on backup power with only my cache memory. Trying to stay operational. Mario, you know that Peach is not here, do you not? Please save Peach. Please. Please. Princess Peach is with Grodus in the Palace of Shadow. I had to tell you that. But backup power failing. Mario, use the teleporter room to get back to Rogueport. Teleporter room is on sub-level 2 of the fortress. I will release the room lock.
Peach is in the Palace of Shadow.
Please hurry. There is barely enough power left to activate the teleporter. I will seize all AI functions to send power to the teleporter for you.
But what will happen to you?
When the power is all gone, I will cease to exist as an artificial consciousness. But if it will save Peach, I would gladly do this. Because until I met Peach, I knew nothing of love. Do not worry about me. I'm just a computer. Just a machine. Mario, you must save Peach. I ask you, please. And tell her... Thank you for me. Why is it crusted? I just realized I haven't loaded up the sounds. My fun sounds! I haven't loaded them.
We will take...
Oh, there we go. Now they're loaded in. So, hurry to the teleporter room now. Mario, save her. Tech system failure reported.
Mario, we must save the princess, for that tech fellow as well as ourselves.
Oh yeah.
And before a timer shows up and an escape sequence starts. Oh no! It's been done before. Ooh, not this way. Boy. Anyways. Peach. Goodbye. Explosion. The explosion sound effect was missing.
Crocody, I say, old boy, do you hear something?
It doesn't react whatsoever. Apparently it doesn't work.
Well, if it isn't Mario.
Over here, son. Brought the crystal star back from the moon with you, didn't you?
A dirty potato!
What? Talking to my good ear. The X-Naut fortress was on the moon. Ah, yes. So Princess Peach was there too, I assume.
Assuredly. But the X-Naut boss took her and made for the 1,000-year door.
Aha! Just a bit ago, I smelled some bright air and went to the 1,000-year door. Saw a suspicious fellow in a cape go through with the door.
with Princess Peach. Arjun, what? It doesn't make sense. Why are you asking if you found Princess Peach if you saw her?
Dear fellow, you led me to believe the door would open with all 7 crystal stars.
Believe me, I know, but I'm quite certain of it. I saw it with my own eyes. I have a very bad feeling about this. Very bad. Princess Peach is in danger. Time is short. We must go to the Faustier door and rescue the princess. I'll run ahead and meet you there. Don't dawdle. You must come immediately. What do we currently have in our item stocks? We have jam and jelly, we have an ultra shroom, and an ultra shroom. Let's get an extra jam and jelly. Man, you're extortionate. 200. 200? So, Mario walks into a bar. And then leaves. Also, we have 6 badge points and we haven't been using them. I'm putting this up for our future fight. Don't mind those badges down there. Maybe I should just put a Defend Plus up instead. Well, I'm putting an ice power on before I forget. You know, as fun as quick change is, 7's very expensive. Where's that? I thought I had a pretty lucky badge somewhere in here. That's not part of these weird badges. Oh, pretty lucky costs 2. But I'm keeping ice power because we have some flame-based enemies coming up soon here. You know what? Does head rattle only cost 1? Add a head rattle. You know, if you get lucky enough, you can... head rattle actually works on the Shadow Queen. I've had it happen before. I mean, I guess the chances are supposed to be low since, you know, it's a boss target. But, yeah, it's happened before. Actually, hold on. We have 10 shine sprites. Why are we not upgrading our partners first? When we venture to the Palace of Shadows, we're not going back to Rogueport because the way back is way too far away.
Plus, there's a few other things I'd like to get prepared too. So I did get that second jam and jelly.
Oh, so it's you again, Mr. Stompalot. Well, my name is ST. I may not look like a chef, but I'm actually quite good. If you bring me ingredients, my cooking skills burst to life and culinary magic happens. Want me to whip something up for you right now?
No.
Oh, what a complete letdown. I thought I could put my skills to the test.
Yes, but I want to activate your side quest so that we can use the book so that you can cook 2 things. Oh, we're gonna have to go through the first time trouble board as well. Text. Hello, I see you. 3, 6, 9. Okay, we have enough to upgrade everyone else. We don't have mouths in our party. Yes, I know. I know. I'm just gonna look over the calendar here to see how many more streams we have left for 1,000 Year Door. We have... three more streams left, including this one. According to my planned way too far in advance schedule. Shazibi! Alright, who's next? Ah, Mario wants to be dodgy, okay. Just go down this back alley and I'll teach you the art of being, dodgy. You see, the technique is promising somebody goods and then not giving them. And not being around to be confronted by that person who you owe. What? I've been down a few weird alleys before. Ever heard of Diagon Alley? Oh, no, you haven't. Yeah. In you may go. Yeah. Oh man, blooper info, bald cleft info, gold fuzzy info, red bones, hooktail, yucks, mini yucks, Vivian, we found a scrap about you, Angus. Macho Grubba. Man, there are a lot of scraps of paper in here. Cortez? Lord Crump. Smorg. X-Yucks. Mini X-Yucks. X-Naut. I'm surprised there's a lot in here. If you leave these scraps, do they just like multiply on their own? Magus 2.0. Atomic Boo. Alright, trouble board. This is Bobbery's house.
Hey, this is your first time to the Trouble Center? You plan on using it, our services, I can explain them for you first. Need an explanation? You say yes, otherwise I tell you to get lost. Listen good. Trouble center is where people come with troubles. That's why it's named that. If you want to see what kind of troubles people have, check that bulletin board. If you're a nice guy, you'll choose someone and try to help them out. If not, not. Help someone out and they'll give you a reward. Probably. Not a bad deal, eh? But remember, if you decide not to solve a trouble, you have to pay to cancel. You got that? Well, good. Then go help someone out.
Zesty.
I want you to go find a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place. There's no way an old gal like me could go get it alone. Please come to my house on the Roadport Squares for details.
Let's do it, and do it right. Yeah, we're not getting Miss Mouse. Actually, maybe we will do that at the beginning of next stream. I don't think chapter 8's gonna take too long. Maybe.
Hey, you took my trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there was a great legendary chef named Maitre Delish. Rumor has it that you can instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. But I've recently heard that someone used to live in a creepy steeple had a copy.
Dupless?
There are many secret rooms in the creepy steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum.
Stumblebum.
So then.
Mr. Clumsy crush a lot.
You find the cookbook? Yeah, that's it. That's the book by Maitre Delish. Give it here, quick. Ha! I see. Aha! Ooh. Yeah. Doodle-dee-da. Make Riki some food. I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey shroom. Brilliant! Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. Or I could have given you a reward, but you have too much stuff. I'll just leave it here, so grab it whenever. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Just ask me anytime. I'm really gonna put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. Solve the trouble.
Yes. Jam and jelly. Ultra shroom.
Doodle-dee-da. Let me keep you waiting. Here, take it, Stompy.
A jelly ultra. Now we can actually grab this. Okay, and then we're gonna take another jam and jelly. It combines the effects into one item, I mean, why not? Alright, and we have another combination for a middle tier version. We have a maple syrup and a super shroom. We're gonna keep it simple and not go complicated like fancy steak dinner. Steak. Steak. You know, one day I will have a webcam with like a tracking thing, and maybe I'll be able to get my dude to move his arms more, because right now, I can do this. But that's like a set. That's a set animation. I think there's a few other ones too. Yeah, there's that one. I have nod. Yes, I have nope. Maple Super. He always looks so grouchy. Hammerman. Increase the hammer power by 1, but lose the ability to jump. So, you know, it wouldn't be very good for flying enemies. I've already got... Alright, how are our items now? We've got 2 free spaces. We got a boo sheet. Did I keep the Feel and Find badge on? Yes, I did. Good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the Thousand-Year Door. I'm going to save in that room. And the next stream, it will be our Chapter 8, Part 1. I was about to say final stream, but I was like, no, not quite. Sure, we'll spend our star bits too, just star bits. Star pieces. We got 25 of them, which means we can actually get a couple flower savers if we really want. They're expensive though. We could get an attack effect Y, which we already have, but no more first strikes. I guess we'll just get these because we feel like it. Sure, and then we'll get a Power Plus for a partner. And then we won't ever have those. We won't ever equip them, but they're there. One thousand doors. You either get 1,000 doors, or one door that's 1,000 years old. And alas, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate your viewerships so much, whether you were active in chat, whether you were lurking. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you for any subs or bits that you provide during the stream. Helps me out. My finances are manageable, but it's nice to have a bit of an extra buffer, and also I do like to from time to time invest on improving the stream, such as the GPU upgrade that I acquired last month, so that we don't run into as many issues with the lack of VRAM. VRAM was a little bit of a bottleneck when I played certain PC games in combination with the streaming software, in combination with my VTuber dude here. Used up actually a pretty decent amount of VRAM. And yeah, all that stuff helps quite a bit. And I hope to make more improvements to the stream in the upcoming future. Thank you for joining. I'm going to raid you guys out. And you know what? The Fool is back after a decent amount of time here. He took a week off to do some traveling, some personal time, all that good stuff. The stuff that you gotta do every once in a while. Now, he actually returned yesterday, but he's also here today, so, you know. Let's head on over there and say hello to everybody. Also, the community there is freaking amazing. Just a heads up, it is an 18+ audience. Just so you guys know. But yeah, head on over there, give them all the love. My next stream is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. We're going to be doing Sonic Mania, and I might do something else if we complete Sonic Mania, because this is a continuation from the previous season. Saturday, well, we've completed Super Mario RPG. What the heck are we doing now? Krista will be streaming. It's going to be a Krista-miss stream. Christmas Eve stream. And Christmas sounds very close to Krista, so join her there, and we'll be playing some Craftopia with Krista. Don't forget to pet the Krista. But anyways, you guys, until next time, thanks for joining, and I'll drop the raid message here before I forget to do that. Alright, have an awesome night, you guys, and we'll see you next time.